So the last thing we're going to be doing today is we're testing a new camera from our friends at iZeeker. So truthfully, iZeeker did send me this iG500. This does come with a 30-day trial data plan. I can't remember the size of the data plan. So we're going to be mounting this right on this tree right here. So I'm going to put the camera about right there. Solar panel is going to be on that side facing that direction. So just hang tight and we'll put this in. Now, this is a camera that has live feed. I'm in a semi-bad cell service area, so I don't know how good this is going to work or how bad it will work. So I already had this out of the box. I'm not going to bore you with an unboxing, but you'll get to see all the components. I'll show you that in a little bit. So let's take a look at this iG500 from iZeeker. I'm going to get out the camera itself, which is this beast right here. There's the camera itself. It's two flip-up antennas. Controls to turn it on are on the bottom. To remember which button does what. Okay. Then she just clips right in. So she snapped in place. That part is good. Okay, we're looking good so far. Next, we're going to mount the solar panel on the tree. So the sun is that direction at this location, so we're going to mount that solar panel kind of on that side of the tree, so it's going to face southwest. It's kind of a crappy area for cell services, so I don't know how this is going to work. Here is the little solar panel that does come with it. It's cute. Alright, we have the solar panel plugged in through the grommet on the bottom. We have that wrapped around. It should be set. Let's take a closer look at this iZeeker iG500. So there's the camera itself. You know, is it a perfect mount job? No, but I can pan it and tilt it, so it doesn't really matter. There's where that mounts on the bottom. There's that solar panel. Sorry about the backlighting. There's that solar panel kind of facing southwest. So we'll see how this live camera works here. It should be connected. It's got a blue light on. I think that's good. So there's that bad boy. Well, what you guys are all here for, let's take a look at the actual clips. Now, I did have one problem, and it was a pretty significant problem. I couldn't control the camera using the app at this location because the cell service was so poor here. So if you're going to put this out, make sure you are in a good cell service area. The camera or the image quality it's pretty good. Watch this little doe just go absolutely bonkers. Now keep in mind, this is a live view, so when you're looking at this, it is not going to be the greatest quality. Now, I believe, have this set on non-HD, but boy, look at that little guy go. He's just really giving her out there. Fawns are so goofy to watch. So here is a buck and a doe. Obviously, the food plot is working fairly good. The deer are out there munching away on stuff and eating, but we are going to take this camera down and deploy it to another area. So here's the area where that camera is, where it's set up when we finally got to use its full capabilities. Here it is sitting out in the woods right there. My buddy of mine put this out on his property where he gets a good cell service, so he's got it all set up and ready to go. So let's take a look at some of the clips that we actually got from this deployment to the camera. So when I was showing my buddy how to activate the camera, we got a clip of us, but here is the camera actually out in the field. Now check this out. I can actually go in the app, push the buttons on there to pan the camera around so you can actually get the views that you want to see. So that's pretty darn cool that you have that ability. Also, if you look on the bottom of that little screenshot there, you can zoom in and out if that's something you want to do. Also, you can pan it up or down. Now, after putting this camera out in two locations, I've decided mount it much, much, much higher than you think you want. So there goes the landowner while we're actually playing with the camera on an ATV, and it does have sound, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to flip over and stop panning around and looking at this. It does have the ability that you can actually talk to people or deer or squirrels or whatever you want while you're out there. You just press that microphone, you can actually speak right through the camera. I did not test that feature, but it's there. So kind of cool that you can actually control this and see a live view in the woods, but make sure you have a good cell service when you do this. I didn't at my first location. So let's look at some of those clips. Oh, there I am zooming in real quick first. So let's look at some of that stuff and go from there. Now, real quick, let's dive into some of the other features on this camera within the app. So you saw how I could pan around and do some of that stuff. Well, you can also record the images. It does have a way to store them on a cloud. It shows you what days that the pictures were taken, and it really has some decent features and is pretty well laid out. These are some of the clips we've previously seen on there, but the app itself is not bad. I actually kind of like it. These are actual screen recordings I took while I was using the app. Now, we did leave this camera out on this property. I did give this camera to my buddy because I don't have the ability to use it where I hunt. You do have to pay for the cellular data on this every time you have this camera out. So just keep that in mind. When you go in to look at the live view, you're chewing up your cellular data plan. I didn't get a good read on how long it takes. It's somewhere between expensive and cheap for the data, depending on what you get and how you use it. You can use other SIM cards according to iZeeker. If you are interested in the iG500, please follow the links below and check this camera out. You can purchase it right from those links. Again, iZeeker did provide me with this camera, which was very nice of them. I do enjoy using these. Do I think this is a true trail camera? No, I do not. Do I think this camera has its use and its place within your arsenal? Possibly. If you want to mount this on a tower blind, I think it would actually work quite well. If you want to mount this at a remote cabin and use it more of a security camera, again, I think it would work quite well. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I really enjoy that, and stay tuned for more trail camera reviews this season.